Hey, there we go. Welcome back,
Hey.
everybody. It's last call.
What?
Hey, round of applause for shit.
Ooh.
My
Round of
mic went
applause for shit.
my mic went limp. Did you see that? I hit my mic and it just like fell
It was
over
like,
like a flaccid dick.
Kinda
Yeah,
like
it's
that
really
lady
good.
hitting you're hitting that lady hitting the
Yeah.
runner. You're hitting the mic
Yeah,
like that.
the original Baton Bob or the new Baton Bob. I don't know.
I mean, did she really say that she had no clue?
Oh, dude, she did a fucking like crying fit about "Hey, everyone's judging my character and blah blah blah. Blah." And like,
Yes.
look at the
yeah.
comments are like your apology was worse than the hit you put on her.
I mean, I wanna know why she did it. To try to win or like was there like fighting with each other?
Yeah, I don't know if there's any beef between the two runners at all. I didn't see anything about that, but it just looks like a. I mean, the girl was coming up. I think the hitter was in like second place at the time.
Okay. Yeah,
And
yeah.
then the girl that got hit was coming in front of her to take over second from third to second, and she just like, wallops her in the head. And you would think these things would be, like, lightweight, like, if you're making someone run with something, you don't wanna add any extra weight, but the way
Oh,
she hit her and the fact that she like, if you hit me with a I don't know how hard you'd have to hit me with a 12-inch piece of, like, PVC pipe to give
right.
me a concussion in the head. But that's I would imagine these things are not any heavier than a piece of PVC pipe, right? And
It gotta be pretty I
she's a
mean, they're
girl. Girls can't
metal.
even
They're
hit that hard,
metal.
right?
Right. They're metal, but like it can't be that
Why are
Oh, they're
impactful.
pretty light. Yeah.
they've gotta be light.
I don't think they have to be, right? I mean, if you made them heavy, it'd be more fun to watch them run. But
They're all trying to kill each other with metal.
no, if it's just heavy, if it's just weighing them down while they
Full
run.
See, this is what we need. We need full contact track and field. Now I'm in. You wanna make track and field a spectator sport, full contact. Like, when you have pole vaulting, you have 2 people on opposite sides, 1 bar, and they're both jumping at the exact same time to try to get over the thing, and they can collide over the bar. That would be awesome.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
and let's let them have drugs too. Let's let them do steroids. Let them juice.
Oh, I do think that.
I think
Wait,
there was supposed to be like a baseball league or a football league, or there was supposed to be like some like semi-pro league that was starting that was going to like their whole shtick was going to be like the juice league. Like I think I want to say it was baseball, and they just wanted to see how many home runs people could get into a game or whatever they were going to do.
maybe not the maybe not college. I'm not as into it there, but
A pro league,
professional,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but pro for sure. I think let them juice if they want to juice, and they'll pay the price. But that's what they make that decision. It's okay. It doesn't give them an unfair advantage if everybody can do
All
it.
right, so then do we do the miss like enhanced pageant where women get to get as many like enhancements and boob jobs and butt jobs and lip jobs and hair jobs and all kinds
Do they
of
not do
jobs?
that for like Miss Universe and stuff? They have rules against?
I don't think you're allowed to have any artificial anything. I don't know. I haven't watched that shit since I was like, well, and since porn became available on the internet. So I
Yeah.
don't know.
Why would I look at that? I can
I don't know.
just as hot chicks, but
but
better.
but nakeder.
Yeah.
So Tim, Ryan and I went to a Hawks game last night, and I don't
What?
know if this is legal at well, he got tickets from his company and
Nice.
he
Last minute, like one of my coworkers was like, "I don't have these," and Becca had said, "I really want to go to a basketball game." I was like, "I didn't sign up for any," so I just was like, "Me, I'll take them."
yeah. So
And
I
sign
have
up
not
for
been
a
to a Hawks game
basketball
and
game.
I don't think I've been to a Hawks game since we went to a Hawks game for like the
Yeah.
hats and everything. What was that, like 3 or 4 years ago? And I don't remember this being the case back then, but they played music the entire game.
Right. Constantly.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
weird.
It was so and I don't honestly, I don't think I really noticed it until Ryan even brought it up, which is why I probably didn't notice it back when we were like, that would make our game so much more fun if it was just, like, a constant, like, party going on. Like you're at a club and they're just playing music and there just happens to be basketball happening in front of everybody. That would be way more entertaining. I'm assuming the NCAA doesn't allow that.
Yeah, no. The NCAA doesn't allow that.
I know they don't let the band play, and I'm pretty sure you can't play anything over PAs. But like even the NFL doesn't allow PA sound during play.
Yeah, it was.
The Falcons got in trouble for that shit.
Yes.
Well, because they were
crowd
playing,
noise.
They're playing crowd noise. They're making it sound like people were actually cheering for the team.
But the problem was that they were playing anything through it.
Anything, period. Yeah.
Right,
And the guy
during play, you're not supposed to.
And you know the name of the guy that took the fall for that? What his name was?
No.
Roddy White. There was a guy named Roddy White that ran the PA systems inside of the Georgia Dome. And
poor Roddy White, wide receiver.
Wow. That's kind of weird. I mean, same name.
Exactly. He was just an audio visual tech guy for them. Because I remember the first time I even heard about him was they were doing like a State of the Falcons presentation, whatever, and Blank was on stage and they're talking about stuff, whatever, and he made a comment about how our video guy right now is named Roddy White. It's not our, because it's back when Roddy was on the team. He's like, not our Roddy White, but he's our Roddy White.
not that Roddy White.
Exactly.
A different Roddy White.
Can't catch a ball to save his life, but can plug in a camera like it's nobody's business, you know?
For a little while, I thought they were playing like more anxiety-inducing music when the other opposing team had the ball. But
right.
I did notice that anxiety-inducing music also played when we had the ball sometimes, and I'm like, guys, at least do it to our benefit. But it would be like that. It would amp up, you know, and it would get faster and faster and faster and faster. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, that would make me nervous if I had the ball. Like if I was out there playing, I would be anxious for it.
I think
didn't seem like there was a rhyme or reason to it.
I think that the NCAA needs to get off their fucking asses and allow music to be played during college basketball games.
No, man, and you know what I missed last night? The sound of sneakers squeaking on the court, man. I
felt like I could still hear the sneakers.
I don't know,
they have some.
I think
they have some microphones there on the court. You know, I think I could still hear them.
Maybe on the TV you can hear it better, but I couldn't hear it that well.
Yeah, you weren't paying that close attention anyways.
I wasn't paying any attention.
You're on your phone checking the Libertarian Party's crap from Perry, Georgia convention.
Oh boy,
I saw you. I was sitting next to you and a wall. So
I had the Twitters up. All right, I had the Twitters up sometimes. That's okay.
But no, it was good. It was fun. I think that would actually make college basketball a lot more fun. But I think there should be a rule that you can only play music that was produced within your zip code. And Atlanta would by far have the best music.
Yeah.
Oh, by far. So that's my hill.
Did you guys hang out at the cool bars in the State Farm?
We had
Ryan's
concert
we don't
club.
need to hang out cool. Ryan's tickets come with free alcohol, so we didn't go anywhere.
You ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, they and honestly, I had not gone to a Hawks game yet. I did the Ringling Brothers when they were there, and I did ELO when that concert came in. Nice. And half the bar, like there's two bars in there. Only one was open during each of them, and there's two food bars, and only one of those was open. And there's only like two options before. And like last night there was a carving station, like a pizza station, a pasta.
Yeah, how was that carving station, Ryan?
Oh, it was not good. It was not good. Me nor David could figure out what cut of beef it was. We were pretty sure it was maybe a brisket that was.
It looked like maybe a brisket flat, maybe.
I don't know how they cooked it either. Maybe they braised it for like an hour, I guess, because I tried to bite it and like it just my teeth couldn't do it.
They did not. They did not cut against the grain. They definitely did not cut against. They cut with the grain. It was a very chewy. It was tender yet chewy.
They also did
was
let
like
it rest because it was very wet, but it was also weirdly dry, like in your mouth, like when you actually chew it. So it's like they just didn't let it rest. Is really what that means. And yeah,
so
it's a little iffy.
Side? You're in the club side. Your company seats.
It's the side facing Georgia World Congress Center. Like that's the entrance you go in, and then there's like some stairs right there, and it's I don't know what is called that goal,
Yeah.
that end zone.
Ryan, I was thinking the same thing. Like he was on an end zone side. Like I related all my football terms.
Yeah.
Basket side is on one
Yeah.
of the baskets behind one of the baskets. It was,
But we were talking about how they're probably better seats than even courtside there, because the courtside's like 3 or 4 deep, and weirdly
more than
like
that, it's like
stadium
5 or
seating.
6 deep. But
Yeah.
even like just straight up court, like even if you were front row courtside, it's and like Ryan's tickets were corner.
Mhm.
Like very as far as corner they had in that club, and I'm like, it had a great view because I feel
Mhm.
like if you were more over, then that basket blocks, like the backboard blocks so much of the actual court. It was good. I had a good time.
Yeah.
I just think
don't
we
like
should
being on
have
the
some.
baseline. Definitely.
I want to have some Jermaine Dupri blasting in the box while we're watching basketball. I think it'd be a lot more fun.
I think we're getting rid of the tickets though. My company laid off a bunch of people, and they said we're getting rid of that benefit just because like we
It's
basically we couldn't fire a bunch of people, and then like if we could keep one person and get rid of those, we should get rid of those. So they did.
No, screw those people. They obviously weren't doing enough to keep those tickets. So
Well,
they're
I
out.
have no idea. I have no idea if cutting those tickets saved one person. I mean, I guess they said that they couldn't
It's
do
pretty
that, but they
expensive.
never said we saved somebody's job because we cut them. So
Well, I know I have equally good Falcons tickets, and it is not a person's salary every year.
See,
I mean,
yeah.
I know that there's more games in basketball and NBA. There's a lot more,
and there's other
lot more games.
variables involved in these cost savings.
Yeah,
Speaking
but
of Falcons tickets, your tickets going up?
I don't know. Kim handles that kind of crap. I
Nah,
saw your
you'll
text.
find out
I
later.
saw your text message. I didn't reply because I was in the middle of doing shit today, and I wasn't ignoring you, but I didn't know the answer, so I also just didn't reply. So,
Nah.
yeah,
It was just a news story. I read it. I was like, because everyone's all pissy.
my
that they
tickets are so
increased
expensive.
prices.
My tickets are so expensive. If they go up, like I don't even know that they go up. It's so absurdly expensive to begin with. I'm like, oh look, they cost too much fucking money. Yay.
It's a choice, right?
That being said, there is no justification whatsoever at all for the Falcons to raise ticket prices.
No.
No,
They
it
have
seems
not.
weird. It seems weird to do it like
The
now.
last
Like,
thing they should do.
just save it up until there's a lot of goodwill in the fans, and then
Right.
do a little bit more than maybe you would have. I don't know. I feel
Make
like
the-
people would be more okay with that if we had just like
Like, are they?
gone to the Super Bowl.
I don't know the finance. I haven't seen the balance sheet of the Falcons. Are they hurting for money? Are they unable to pay the exact same amount of
No.
salary cap that every single team has to pay? Whatever. Come on. And their owners, he's on death's door. Come on, he doesn't even know how much money he has anymore.
He's loaded.
Um,
Once he croaks, he'll be able to fund the team forever.
right?
I wonder
I
who he's
don't
going to
know.
give it up to.
I don't know his 25-year-old wife.
Damn.
I don't know. No, she's not. She's like 45, but the age difference is so big, she might as well be 25, right?
It doesn't
Like,
really matter. Yeah.
It is
Okay.
big.
If you're 185 years old and you're banging a 45-year-old or a 25-year-old, do
You're
you
doing
even notice the difference?
No.
Yes, David. I think
You-
you would. I think you
You're
would.
just you're just hoping that you're not dust by the end of the evening, you know?
David, those are two distinct kinks, okay?
Which kink are you talking about? Banging a younger chick or banging a 185-year-old dude?
Those are three distinct kinks.
What did you drink last night? That's what I want to know.
Woodford double rocks.
Oh, it was like whatever you want to drink.
Yeah.
It wasn't a full bar. They had a little bit of everything for liquor, but they didn't have like top shelf stuff. I don't think.
Woodford Reserve.
Is
pretty
it?
top shelf. It's pretty top shelf for me.
Okay.
I don't need. I don't need to get into. I would say it is
It's fine.
a higher end
Middle.
standard bourbon. It's not gonna,
Okay.
it's not gonna be your Pappies or your single barrel blah 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 that kind of crap. But Woodford tends to be a little bit nicer
All right.
bourbon. So it was good doing that. I ate some meat, which I think I only ate meat while I was there. It was good.
I was Heineken and pizza. I just ate pizza.
Yeah.
Out of all the options they had, and then the ladies just ate like
Desserts.
nothing but desserts.
It was totally like this most stereotypical thing ever. The men were drinking bourbon and beer and eating pizza and meat. The girls had wine and cocktails and desserts.
A good time was had by all.
There
A
you
good
go.
time. And the Hawks fucking smashed the shit out of the fucking Phillies. So it was awesome.
That's always good.
It was a good
Fuck-
game.
Fuck Philly.
And
Right?
Trae Young didn't even play.
Really?
He's
Yeah,
like,
hurt or
out.
something.
He's injured. He has a leg contusion, which we all agree is a bruise. He has a boo boo.
Boo boo.
Well, it hurts.
I did have one college related topic that didn't really involve
Ooh,
Georgia
what is
State.
it?
That I was it's nothing fancy, but it came out like the day after we recorded last week. The Florida State and Clemson came to terms with the ACC about
yeah.
not leaving the conference
For now.
for now. But so they're going to round basically 2030. They're going to leave in 4 years, 5 years. They're going to leave effectively because they dropped the exit fees. I think before it was like something like 400 million or ridiculous like that. Now it's like only 100 million, way more manageable if they leave in 2030 or something.
They're totally leaving.
Totally leaving.
That's
And
it. They're done.
So 2030 will be the next year of massive realignment. That's when you may see the inevitable, like just the top 30, 40 teams break off and do their own shit. But also the weird thing is, so now the better performing teams in the ACC will get more money than the less performing teams in college football.
I mean, are they getting more though from this resolution? Like more money somehow to make them?
It says the revenue model called Brand Initiative distributes TV revenue based on viewership, with top schools earning up to 15 million more, while other schools may lose up to $7 million annually. So it's a chance. It's basically saying, I mean, honestly, this probably helps Miami because Florida State and Clemson were the big ones, but Miami has such a national kind of brand base. I feel like even when they suck, they'll be doing pretty well. But but Florida State and Clemson will be getting, and also Florida State and Clemson tend to get those bigger national kind of games as well.
Right.
No.
That's gonna be crazy. I mean, what could happen? You could have the SEC and the Big Ten decide to pull their trigger before all that happens to create their Fantasyland invitational crap that they want to do.
I have to imagine that Fantasyland includes Florida State and Clemson, and so that's actually the note I was putting, like, setting up the 2030 for that massive realignment in the Super Conference. Also, I also like, Tim, that when you said SEC immediately, and then you had like pause, take a beat, figure out whether it was Big 10 or Big 12,
10,
and then
18
and I agree,
teams.
I'm the same way. I think anybody that grows up in the Southeast and you're like, all right, SEC is number one, and then I know it's one of the bigs. Let me remember which one. Like it's an actual like thought process. It's like learning a different language. Like if you're not fluent in another language, you have to like all right, I know Spanish, but I've got to sit there and think about what the word is before I say it.
Yes, it was like that. Do you know what's
realizing what the other big conferences? Yeah.
So I was sitting there. I was like, "Big shit." It's one of those. And I'm like, "Oh, my annoying friend from high school lives in Orlando, and he's from UCF, and they're in the Big 12. That's it. So it's Big 10.
It's just Big 10. It's Big 10. Like now, if you were actually to like give me flashcards about which team was in Big 10 or Big 12,
I'd get them all. I would get them all.
I think I'd be like 60, 70%. I don't know.
Pretty good.
Big 12?
Like Big 10, I know is like Ohio, Michigan State.
Maryland is Big 10.
How is Maryland Big 10?
Because they decided
Purdue,
They-
Indiana.
Maryland was basically grandfathered into being a state. They have no business even being in this country. They're nothing.
Just saying, they are.
Penn State.
They
Did you
got
say
in
Penn State?
somehow. How the hell did they
Penn-
get out of the
Penn
ACC?
State, Penn State sounds Big Ten to me.
Mhm,
That
they
sounds
are.
big enough. Illinois, I think, is Big Ten.
Yeah, and then Indiana and Purdue, I believe, are.
Mhm.
Yeah. What about the Kansas schools?
How did they get
Their
out
schools,
of the ACC?
they educate people there.
Yeah, but are they? But do they educate them in the Big Ten conference or the Big 12 conference?
Don't know, don't care.
And also, what do you learn in Kansas? Like, there's so many better places to be than here.
If you ain't growing corn, nothing.
So I guess Maryland got out of the ACC, and then they signed the whole grant of rights bullshit that locked them all in the circle jerk style, right?
Yikes.
Oh, and
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Didn't Rutgers get into Big 10, Big 12? I don't know. West Virginia's Big 12, right?
Rutgers might have been Big Ten the whole time.
Rutgers was a Big East for a long time.
They were Big East, yeah.
Didn't they invent college football?
They did.
I think the first college football game was played there. I don't know if they invented it. I mean, I guess you
No,
could.
invented college football, not football. college
but like,
football.
but who did they play? Because I feel like that other team is just as correct.
Yeah, but no one knows. So
It was
fuck 'em.
Swanee College.
They played themselves.
How funny would that be? The team that stopped
Swanee.
playing in the SEC, gave up bajillions of dollars, was also the team that founded college football.
That'd be insane.
Yeah, honestly, it was probably like the dentistry school of New Jersey or something.
Princeton.
Yeah, with that, like I said, the dentistry school of New Jersey.
Yeah.
That was the thing.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Back in the day, so many of those schools, like that's what they played. They would play like the paratrooper squadron of like the local military base,
And wait. You were more right than you think. Princeton back then was called the College of New Jersey.
I said dentistry school of New Jersey, so I got like
Close. You were like more close than you.
I was
you really
50%
nailed
of the words correct.
How do you know all this about New Jersey? That's what I want to know.
Me? Oh, him.
Um,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think
I
Ryan's
looked
looking
it up.
Ryan's looking
he's
it up.
guessing stuff.
I'm just a savant or something.
Mm.
That's fine.
That was good.
Yeah, we're at 22 minutes. Why?
That's a solid. It'll be 30 minutes or 23 minutes before we say our goodbyes.
Yeah.
So good times. All right. Yeah. Talk to you guys next week. Oh, hell, so like no basketball. We have to like lean in hard on baseball,
Dig in
and
that
beach volleyball, and softball, I guess too. All right.
So tune in,
Thanks,
everybody.
Thanks for listening, everybody. We will talk to you guys next week. All right. My worst thing that I hate from like TV and radio people. We'll see you next week. No, you fucking won't. You're gonna see shit. You're gonna see
Blind
goddamn
motherfuckers.
You're gonna see the reflection of your ugly ass makeup face in that camera you're staring in right now.
Look at all the makeup
Did you
Brian
have
has
a
on.
bad experience as a child with like a TV host? Jesus,
Did Ryan Seacrest touch you inappropriately?
that was rough, man. No,
Oh,
David is like twice the age of Ryan Seacrest.
I'm not twice the age. I think we're the same age actually.
Twice the age. You heard me.
I'll have to look that up. But I think he went to high school like down the street from me.
Mm.
And by the street I mean Georgia 400. So
When he touched you in that bathroom.
Whoa. All right.
it's the way that you say it, Tim. Like
I know. It
the
made me
way that he
uncomfortable.
touched you in the bath.
Ryan Seacrest caressing David.
That bathroom was perfectly clean. I'll have you know. I mean, before. Goodbye, guys.